Good afternoon from the farm.
Good afternoon. How the devil are you?
Doing well, thank you.
You were very poorly at the weekend, though.
I was very, very poorly.
You couldn't even get to the laptop.
No.
It's very, very serious.
A peril of working from home and on a computer is when you have to be really ill to not do anything, if you know what I mean. Like, it's quite an easy, you just got to drag yourself to a desk and twiddle your thumbs and your fingers. But I was absolutely shot. I couldn't do anything. It was awful.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feeling like,
Good job you didn't get it.
Yeah, I said,
because you
got
got a lot
away from me.
You got a lot to do over here.
Yeah, you wouldn't want my jobs. Oh,
No, not feeling like that.
No.
I would not have been able to move. It's so great to be back at the farm and see all of the animals. Mum has been incredibly busy. It's quite remarkable to come. The difference is unbelievable.
I know.
I think that'll really come across. Like, the grass looks a different colour.
I mean, it's up to your knees. The sheep do not like it. I've actually moved them today because they were over there, and I've put them over into.
They don't like it really long.
No. So I've put them over there. I've had 2 ewes with mastitis, but I literally, they went out into the field and I fed them for perhaps a week or so, and then that was it. I didn't feed them anymore.
Wow.
But the lambs look lovely. They've done really well.
Yeah, there's some key differences. There are calves, a lot of calves, a lot of lambs, obviously.
I was really strict with the bull, wasn't I? I said, right, we're going to put him in. Instead of in there all the time, I took him out and put him somewhere on his holidays, and then I put him in.
And that went well, did it?
Yeah, and then they're all springing. The rest of those, they're not going to be long before they're all out and running about. So that's good. Hopefully in the next week.
And then you're happy it's like all done.
Yeah. Two sheep to lamb, and they're not going to be long either. So
2 left, yeah.
The lambing's been good because it hasn't been every day. We've had 3 or 4 or 5, perhaps more. And then another day we have a couple, and then
so it's been consistent.
Really nice. And then you need you need luck with lambing as well. You're in the right place at the right time. You're just there when. And so like with Granny, it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Granny gets fed about 5 times a day. She's had blood tests and all sorts because we just can't get any weight on her. She's an old girl. So she's Granny, and when I got down here one morning, there was this lovely pool and this little lamb inside it. I thought, oh my God, it's dead, because they can drown. They have a skin round them, and sometimes it's tough. And then she must have just birthed it, and literally I was, and out he came breathing. It's like, oh my God, he's a miracle. Anyhow, she's doing well, and she loves her boy. And look at the size of him.
Yeah.
He is a week. I think he's about 8 days old.
I got so sidetracked with all the lambs that I kind of forgot quite how busy Mum has been with the cattle as well.
I mean, people lamb hundreds of sheep, but it's quite a lot for me and my team. That's it. So there's plenty to be getting on with, let me tell you. But, no, and then it was lovely. It's like, these cows should be. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my goodness, there's one. Then there's, oh my goodness, there was 3 one morning. I came down and there they were like,
wow.
What are the tickets?
Wow.
I mean, I knew they were close, some of them, but yeah, there they were licking their babies, and it's like, well done, girls. I mean, you go to bed about 11, come down and check, and at 5:30 or whatever time it is, there they all are. It's like flying for dogs.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And all the calves were healthy?
Yeah, really good. Yeah,
so
real good.
In this same amount of time, you've had 9 calves as well?
12.
You're not supposed to stagger this out a little bit?
Yeah, it was a bit mental. You got your white shoes on. Oh, Lord.
I've dressed really appropriately today.
You're not going out until your calves are tagged.
They're following you up, like, right, come on, quick.
Yeah, let us out. This is not fair.
Oh,
we really need...
Holy smokes.
We
That's
really
a pretty
need...
sight, man.
Yeah, they look lovely, don't they? Your calf is not out there. No. Tess, where's your baby? There's Mummy there. Yeah. This is one of the twins here, this lovely mushroom-coloured boy.
Yeah.
And his sister was walking over there, the small black one. She's very confused. That's 2 weeks old, the red one there with a white stripe. And Tess is the one at the back there licking her son. She licks him and cleans him morning, noon and night. And the one over the back there, that's the naughty one that's laid down having a rest because he's dragged me around the barn 16 times, or the whole halter. And that's the second time of this lovely Charolais, and her Charolais heifer is over there.
Wow, there's so many calves.
Yeah.
And then,
Hello, girls.
all right, mate.
And this is the why can't we go? Well, you calved yesterday.
Why can't we go then?
Yeah, why can't we go? You calved yesterday, so you can't go because we've got to give your girl a...
Okay.
Rosie, you need to have a baby.
Okay.
So it won't be long, and then you can go out.
Do you have to watch the cows quite a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do keep your beady eye on them.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that one had started, and then I left her for a bit, and then I was like, right, okay. And we were going to go and do an investigation, and then I couldn't lamb the sheep. And I thought, oh, call
It's
in.
a lot to take on in 1 month, Mum.
Yeah.
Wear your beige trousers to the farm, eh? That was a good plan.
So we touch wood. Pallet, Mr. Pallet. It's been really good. We've been really lucky and we've been really blessed.
Do you always do that, touch
Yeah.
wood?
I know, it's stupid, isn't it? But no, it's been really good and we've been very, very lucky.
That's
And we
great.
haven't had any of that Schmallenberg horror, or so I am extremely fortunate because I was whittling about that. So,
Touch the wood again.
but
Need
no.
to get you a nice bit of oak or something.
Yeah.
You know, wise bit of oak to touch.
And the sun's come out, thank goodness for that. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, although it got a bit hot for me. I was like, oh my God. And
This is absolutely
yeah.
typical. You just can't.
Moaning.
I'm writing my groom speech, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some pressure to do something good for, but I was sort of commenting on growing up on a farm and what it teaches you, and I was obviously trying to make it a little bit funny, but I was kind of like, it teaches you, if you look at the weather forecast and it says in next week it's going to rain, as a farmer you go, well, of course it's going to rain. It always blooming rains. And then if it says it's going to be nice sunshine,
Yeah.
you go, well, I never trust the weather forecast anyway. And I was like, that kind of feels like how it is a little bit.
Dear.
There's always you're always more comfortable being cautious. Got your JCB.
Oh, fantastic. So good. Every time I come up here, I'm finding nails. Look! It's crazy. How long have I lived here? I'm still picking up flipping nails.
They're all sunbathing.
They're all sunbathing.
Don't blame them.
Started losing their wool and they've started shearing. I've noticed,
Is that?
yeah.
So why are they losing their wool?
I think they do it, yeah, because it's getting warm and they're...
Oh, like that. So is this an
Clever.
example of what happens to your field if you leave animals out for a while?
Yeah, this is where the round racks and things were.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, it needs a disc, sort of disc it a few times and roll it and put a bit of
that'll be
seed on it.
cows treading and
Yeah,
when it's wet,
Yeah.
basically.
basically. You clever girl. Oh, this is one of my... I bought her to put on a ewe about 5 years ago. And she's such a clever mum. She's such a clever mum. You are.
So she
Beautiful.
was like a foster
Yeah.
5 years ago. How do you remember that? Out of all your sheep here, you remember that one?
I don't remember every single sheep and where and what, but you know, certain ones, because she's different. Look, number 4 over there. Look at the size of him,
Just
Ruth.
seeing your pet peeve. Mum hates these things. Oh yeah, there's another one. 2. 2 for 1. Grim.
You clever girl. Very lucky. Yeah, I
couple of pots.
told you this is what they leave me from McDonald's. Bless them and love them. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's May. Quite a lot's happened, Mum.
You're not kidding. It's just lovely to have the sunshine.
Yeah.
Sort of 12 months rain in 6 months from blooming Christmas through till.
Yeah, it's been really wet.
Oh, it's been hardcore for farmers.
Hardcore.
It has been hardcore. I really feel.
Like you at Glastonbury.
Yeah. It has been challenging for people and for farmers.
Mm-hmm.
These people that lamb outside and got all these sheep everywhere. It's like, oh no. Oh. But I mean, they're young and enthusiastic and they don't mind, but it has been hard.
Yeah.
You know, especially.
Would you
for the
say
stock
you
outside.
farm in quite an easy way then?
I have to because I've got to have it. But yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because people
I'm
do it.
soft.
People do it a lot harder.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean more in the comfort in which you do it.
Yeah, I have to do. I couldn't do outdoor lambing. I probably could when I was younger. And if you have the breeder sheep and stuff, you could do those things. But I've always, you know, wanted to have them. That's why I love this barn. I just want to roll down that hill and off I go, and they're all in there ready for me. I don't want to run around a field, Ruth. I don't want a rugby tackle or a shepherd's crook or a dog or.
I always worry about Mum at this time of year, so I'm glad she chooses some barn comforts. Her way is already admirably hard enough, in my opinion. Plenty of bags.
Plenty of bags.
What we got hanging up here then? What's
Oh
this?
gosh, yeah. Yeah, you got a right melee of
Harnesses by the looks of things.
halters, harnesses, carving ropes.
Idea.
This is a New Zealand, well, I'll show you in the barn, I've got one in there, and they're fantastic. And literally this goes along their back, this goes round her back leg, this back leg and that back leg, and then you tie this to the hurdle.
So
it would be really nice. It's for fostering. It's like if a ewe has lost a lamb or she's got 2 lambs, she likes one and she would like to kill the other. So you say, right,
hello.
get yourself in here, love. I'll have none of your funny business. We went Wednesday, yesterday. We took it off and she started bunting him round the. So, and I'm not very good at giving up. I'm pretty tenacious, so it's a battle of wills now.
Best of luck to the sheep.
The lamb's doing really well, and she loves it as well, but she's still a bit aggressive with it, so. Yes. So we battle on. You'll probably see it in another couple of weeks, still in there with it on. But, or I might sometimes just say, oh, that's it. And then once she gets to a certain size, and they start eating, they can eat the grass and stuff. And
would that be a month or a couple of months?
Want, 6 weeks or 2 months.
Of
really.
milk, and then they. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing how quickly that lambs not just get up and go.
I mean, it's not ideal.
Right.
Not ideal.
Oh yeah.
But
okay.
they can,
I see.
and they will get a bit thin. But what usually tends to happen is if, like, I've got two out there now, when we're going to, like next week, we're going to go through and we're going to clip the ewes out if there's any mucky ones, and we're going to probably spray them, and I want to put them through the footbath. So if there's any that look peaky, then I've got a pen and they will come in with my pets and things.
Right.
They won't necessarily suck, but they will have food and stuff, and then the pets will go out into the paddock up there, and then, you know, so they don't go too thin. But it's just one of those things. They just perhaps, you know, they start getting teeth, the lambs, and then they might nick, and then they lay in the long grass and infection gets. So anyhow, we've caught them, and the ewes are okay because it can kill them really quickly as well.
What if the lamb sort of...
If they get mastitis real bad.
Right.
Yeah, so get that poison in their system and, yeah. I had...
So mastitis really comes from maybe the lamb nicking the teat and then creating a wound and then
that's
it getting infected.
And then it gets infected and it's really miserable. But they use a
So that can happen from now until August or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like it can happen for a long...
And then when there's lots and lots of grass,
because a lot of the diseases, they're quite contained to this time, which is why you get them in pens and you got a process where you're making sure they're okay before they go out. So all the ones inside still, there's something going on with them. Yeah.
It's a special care unit.
You can eat it slow, mate. It's a cute little
She had to, but she's not very... I don't know what she's done. I think she's hurt her back. Because we have to stand her up. So the lambs suck, and I give him... He has a bottle 4 times a day. So she's got a little girl. Isn't she cute? You lovely little thing. Oh, she's so lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
All curly, look.
And a little boy. You gorgeous. She loves him. That's it. Don't knock me over, please. Come on then.
It takes a special kind of person to do this. Little sleep, hundreds of new responsibilities, and to maintain such consistency and care for them all. Here's a little one I found in the kitchen, just hanging out with the dogs. Probably a good example of what I mean.
It's just joyful. I'm so lucky to do what I do, and I'm very thankful.
Lovely.
Yeah, I am very thankful.
It's quite a good time of year to feel like that.
Yeah.
Or quite an easy time of year, sorry, to feel like that.
And I do. I do a lot of saying thank you. And right, when I walk down that hill, I say, "Dear Lord, be with me. Give me strength and give me patience and just be with me and help me through this."
Patience is definitely a good prayer for you.
Yeah, it is.
Does that work?
I am not patient people.
Does it work?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, good.
It's just an amazing time of the year, I think. It's fantastic. All the, the lambs and the calves and all the births going on, but also the trees and all the grasses. Yeah. And it's just a fantastic time. And then the sun comes out and it's like, and the smells in the air and the birds, all the different sorts of birds we've got. It's just amazing, don't you think? It just fills you with happiness. It does me. I just come down here and I'll see one small thing and I perhaps feel a bit grumpy and you think, oh my goodness, like that sheep there. Oh my goodness, that lamb is sucking and she's not beating 7 bells out of it. Or it's just lovely being in nature.
Yeah.
And we're so lucky.
Farms are not easy to work out. I've been filming Mum for years, and it's even still so hard to fathom how little financial return there is, if any, for the amount of work and worry that you need to endure. You really have to do this because you love it. But if you ask Mum, I suppose she'd just say, what's not to love?
It's beautiful. What was the question again? Sorry. I can't remember now what we were saying.
When I drive here and when I drive all over now, I always notice farms or there's some animals there, or it's always interesting to think about the story of those animals because so much goes into them being there.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's seriously hard work and it's happy days and it's also sad days, you know? And you still beat yourself up because you missed something or you didn't sort something out. It's crazy. But you start at 5 and you finish at 11 or whatever, and you just keep going until it's all done and you're happy.
Yeah.
It really is relentless at times and you think, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it's so rewarding. The rewards are boundless. You know, I have been so lucky, and it's been such a great pleasure to do it this time. And
that's so nice, because I remember last year it was pretty tough.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because it went on for so long as well, didn't it?
It drags on, and I don't want that, Roo. So it was really good. Put in, you know, and I got a couple of extra tops, so you know, getting them in, and let's do this.
Right, it could be a tricky one with all the new faces, but back to our recurring feature. We want to know what the animal of the month is.
How about our little man over there that's been through a lot? Yeah, it's going to be this young man, because he's...
This young man. He's reclining quite nicely.
Look at him. Look, he's gorgeous, and he got a spot. Look.
Gosh.
You clever girl.
And this is the mum that's not been sure.
But now, I put her here with... and she's so much...
Oh, I see. Do you put her with some good mums to just sort of show
so
her?
Hopefully they'll have a little chat with her.
Well done.
And, you know, this is what we do, and you've got to get on with it, sort of thing.
So she's learning the ropes from this one.
And I love them, don't you think? They look like they've got black eyeliner on some of these herdwicks, don't they?
So what's special about the little lamb?
It's just his resilience and his, you know, any opportunity she was sort of putting the boot in, so he just keeps going and keeps getting on with it. So it's just like, it's getting much better. So it's just one of those things, you know, if you keep going and you try and you try and you try, and things work out in the end. Yeah. And sometimes you go to bed and think, I don't know, every damn thing I've done today has not been, you know, very good. But the next morning, you know, people say, go to bed, go and have a sleep, sleep on it. Yeah. Sleep on it. And then the next morning you say, she is definitely better, right, you know, and, you know, because life is like that. It's like... Oh.
Wow, yeah, so, I mean, I haven't seen her before, but she doesn't look bad at all now. They're doing well, the pair.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good boy. Good lad.
Right, so he's got no name.
No. It's the lamb with no name.
The lamb with no name.
I think we call him Spot.
Spot.
Because he's got a nice black spot.
There we go.
That's original, isn't it?
There we go. Spot. Keep up with the sort of children's book naming.
Yeah.
Okay, Mum. I don't even know what we're going to do in June. I might have to take a hiatus month. You might have to too, because you're
podcast.
You're just as busy as me. Yeah. I'll likely see you in July.
Gosh.
So we'll have a little month off.
Yep.
Have a party.
Yeah, lovely. That'd be fantastic.
And then we'll see you next time.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. Yeah, love to everyone.
Thanks, Mum.
Hope you're all good, and take care of yourselves, and lots of love.
Thank you.
And take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Awesome. Thank you for joining us on the farm in May. I'm getting blooming married next month. So we'll see you again in July after that fun and all the festivities. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the farm, and I hope you have a great lead into summer. Thank you so much for all your support.